Wednesday the 9th. I'm just at the train station waiting for my train. I'm a bit early because I wanted to go to the shops and I got some lovely things. I just want to show you what's in the box. So, the cherries, and then I got some cherry and rum and marzipan. That's a bit risky, isn't it? Because sometimes people don't like marzipan. I got some Black Forest chocolate, and for the little boy I got some reindeers, chocolate reindeers and carrots. All good stuff. Then I thought, let's get a toy based thing. So I got this little mechanical train. I think you have to puzzle it together, so that will be fun for him, not for me. It would be equally fun for me. Then I got Turkish Delights, amaretto Turkish Delights, sounded cool, and some cherry marzipan chocolates. So hopefully she'll like it. I'm not sure, but obviously worst case scenario, you can always re-gift, or one day when friends can come round, you have something nice. Sorry, I'm playing Tetris with this box. It's literally only just fits. So I think I'd either wrap it all together or wrap them individually, and that is ready to go. Don't know what I'm going to do here for 40 minutes. I told you, I'm always early and it is an illness. Gone just on the train. Okay, I went to the supermarket on my way to get snacks, more snacks to keep in my locker at work. Mission accomplished. Then I was on my way to the till, as you do. Radio Times. Last year I accidentally bought the TV guide. Oh, TV guide is not the same as the Christmas Radio Times. I got something fabulous there to watch, although looking at that picture, that velvet looks synthetic. I'm not sure that this parted fringe is in fact era appropriate, and this under the bust cut is actually not under her bust. This is the problem when you sew costumes, you see the flaws accidentally. I will give it a go. I'll give it a go. You know, now that I'm a grown-up, as painful as that is to say, why is the lead in the romance so young? Could we get some grown-up ladies, please? Is it just me that thinks that? I don't need to watch a teenage girl fall in love. I want to see a grown-up one. Okay, so let's be honest. There is one reason and one reason alone that I bought this. Well, there are multiple reasons, obviously, but... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we're nearly there. 24th. Christmas Eve. Christmas. Ah! Look, 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 look. Ta-da! I'm just going to read it. I'm going to read it, okay? Let's read it. 7:40 p.m. on BBC One. Pick of the day. It's Christmas in Poplar. Snow is falling and the circus has come to town. To the delight of the population, including the personnel at Nanata's house, apart from Sister Monica Joan, who's laid up and miserable in hospital. Oh no! She misses her telly and has no truck, with efforts to entertain her when all she wants is the Christmas edition of the Radio Times. Right on, sister. This 90-minute special is as warm and comforting as a bag of chestnuts and a milky drink. Oh, there's a bit of fun, but there's a bit of sadness too, with a poignant and delicately handled story of a young woman who suffered such loss with repeated miscarriage. No one, including patrician and patronising male medics, has ever listened to her sadness and fear, but maybe Sheila can help. Of course Sheila can help. Sheila can help. Come on, Sheila. Meanwhile, Trixie unwillingly joins a dating agency. Brilliant. I love Trixie. I love Trixie. And Phyllis loses her heart to sequin spangles and the smell of grease paint. There's going to be a theatrical production with the circus. I cannot tell you how much joy this one show brings me every year. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Every year I buy one of these. Since we were children, because we didn't used to have this telly thing where you could like scroll through and see what's on. You had to buy one of these magazines, and we only had one telly, one. So you had to know when your stuff was on so you could fight for the remote control, of which I would always win because I was the organised one that knew. And I would go through, and I still do that. I'd get a highlighter or a biro and circle or highlight everything I want to watch. And now you've got catch up. You don't have to watch it at the right time. You can rewatch it later if two things are on at the same time. Brilliant. It is slightly shameful that my life revolves quite heavily around watching telly at Christmas, but call the midwife. There's going to be so many good things. Oh, and my guilty Christmas pleasure, Gavin and Stacey. Gavin and Stacey. Oh, where's the picture? Absolutely hilarious. And there's something, New Year's Day, Doctor Who. Come on. I love the Doctor. I love that she's female. But why do people have to call her the Lady Doctor? That makes her sound like a gynecologist. She's not a gynecologist. She is just the doctor. Gynecologist. Ridiculous. This is just not good. We've got some Sewing Bee. We've got the Repair Shop. Billy Elliot. Love it. Love, 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 love. Antiques Roadshow. Death in Paradise. There is one reason where I really love Death in Paradise, and that is my mother-in-law lives in the Caribbean. Now, I have never been to the Caribbean, to my shame, But I suffer with low blood pressure, which means heat is very bad for me. Like, really bad. And I burn. I mean, you can see I'm already pink in general. Put me in the sunshine and this is not good. Anyway, moving on. She lives in Antigua in the Caribbean, my mother-in-law. She retired there a few years ago. And Death in Paradise is set in the Caribbean too. So I just imagine her island like the island Guadeloupe in Saint Marie. Yeah, so fabulous. Sun, sea and murder may not sound like the most appealing holiday mix, but when paradise looks this good, who cares? For a spell of pure escapism, shows don't get much better than Death in Paradise. I agree wholeheartedly. When's that on? 21st, Monday the 21st of December. Oh. And there's a Father Brown episode on the same day. Spoiled for choice. This is my evening now. This is my evening. I need to get Kirsty on. Kirsty Allsock needs to be in the background doing terrible Christmas crafting. That's what I love about her, is her terrible Christmas crafts. Some of them are good, but she absolutely butchers them, and that is the most brilliant. She's just cutting. Oh, I cut too much. Oh God, you cut too much. She was so happy. She wouldn't make it in my workroom. She'd be constantly, I'd be slapping her hands off. Anyway, we need Kirsty in the background. I need a biro. Where's the biro? And that is going to be highlighted this evening. And I may do some research about this Bridgerton. From Shondelland, who brought you Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. Neither of those two shows lend itself to a period drama, so they better have just left that part off. So many good things for Christmas. Oh, so many good things. Anyway, how that's 9 minutes of boring you about telly, and it was completely irrelevant unless you were in the UK. I was worried in the summer that there was going to be no Call the Midwife, and I was bereft at the thought, and then they managed it. They managed to do the Christmas special. One day there will be no more Call the Midwife, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Every year I watch it, and at the end I start crying, and Jason says, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing." So, "Was it a sad episode?" "No." So, "What's the matter?" "It ended, but I didn't want it to end." Wow, how embarrassing. This lighting is very unflattering. Okay. Let's grab my knitting. I got a good amount of knitting done. I had been keeping up with every day, but when I got to, this is yesterday's colour, but that day, the day before yesterday, I got to the end of a row and I didn't have the right number of stitches. I was missing one, so I couldn't do the knit two together, and I decided to pull out. Why did I do that? I could have just ignored it and just adjusted my pattern. It's a blanket, no one would have known. But I pulled back and unraveled. What was I thinking? I think it's because I had a bit of back pain and I was not in the crafting zone. I might get myself a cup of tea while I do this. This is not for the faint-hearted. This is a commitment. I don't even know if I could do that in one sitting. You have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, otherwise you may miss something. And I've already seen there's something I really want to watch, and I can't watch it because I don't have Sky. A film about when Roald Dahl met Beatrix Potter. I mean, that just sounds magical. And she starts off mean, because, you know, he's a naughty little boy, well, they're going to be the best of friends in the end, aren't they? I can just tell. That's the type of film that is. But no, I can't watch it because I don't have Sky. What's it called? I think it's called The Tale, but T-A-I-L, The Tale of the Curious Mouse. Well, I'll just have to wait for it to come out on Amazon and buy it. It's right up my alley. And Dawn French is in it. I quite like Dawn French. She's very funny. Okay, I'm going now. And I will give you an update tomorrow on my adventing. Oh, I've got to be careful now because my cable is just getting to that point where it's becoming too short, and that's when you can easily lose stitches. But yeah, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful in every single way. And my reindeer is such a good friend. Just chilling out. Such a good little reindeer.
Doors opening.
Christmas present today. Oh, it's a bit crumpled, isn't it? Let's have a look what I got. A bauble, 2020 on it, because we'll all want to remember this year. A Christmas pudding. Hot chocolate. And my favourite, gold bar. Oh, God, I don't want to see me reflected in that. Fabulous. And a tiny diary. That's very nice. And a Christmas message. Oh, very sweet, very sweet. We like that. Goody, goody, goody. I'm here for this though. That is my favourite. I do like a Toblerone, so this is the alcohol-free version. Most people got wine and then this would be alcohol. But you could just pour... Oh, vegan! That's the first year they did a vegan one. What does that mean? Maybe that just means the suet. Very, very interesting. Finally, a vegan Christmas pudding that's just as rich and delectable as a traditional pudding, made with juicy vine fruits, glacé cherries, almonds and pecans. It's truly deserving of centre stage, festive merriment with every slice. Well, firstly, you don't get a slice of Christmas pudding, you get a scoop. Hello. Not a bad haul at all, and that is perfectly sized. Perfectly sized. And ooh, ooh, ooh. Looky, 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 looky. Oh, look at that. That's a ballpoint pen. Oh, don't draw on the bedclothes. And there's a ribbon. I like when there's a ribbon to keep your place. I am chuffed. Let's get some knitting done now. Hours of trying to catch up. Finally caught up last night, and I forgot a green. Oh, that needs to go in there. And then that one. And now it's oh no, and now it's another day. I've got another colour. What am I going to do? Oh dear me. I mean, it's not a difficult knit, but once you see, it's all this colour's fault because I pulled that one out after I'd finished it. Silly, silly Christina. What a numpty. Anyway, the colours are beautiful. I'm not even an orange person, but I'm like loving this colour. It's like burnt amber. It's like magical. Alright, let's tear it out. I don't have to leave for work for nearly 2 hours, so, you know, I could do sensible things, or I could rip this out and try reknitting it. So obviously, I'm going to try and do that. And maybe, ripping with some hot chocolate. And it's a rose gold canister. Everything this year was rose gold. You can't get better than rose gold. How do we make this? Do I have what I need? 4 heaped teaspoons of hot chocolate powder in a large mug and add a little hot milk. Stir well until they form a smooth creamy paste. Then top with hot milk and stir again. Oh my gosh, I have double cream as well. Add a little double cream. No one needs to be drinking double cream hot chocolate in the morning, but I might just do it anyway. Look, there's ripping out to do. So I feel like that's completely justified. A commiseration hot chocolate. Today is the 12th of December and it's always a really important day for me because it's my mum's birthday. So me and my sister, this is us. So she is the little one and I am the big one. You see, she was very loud from the first day. And yeah, every year we celebrate my mum's birthday together, but now she lives in Australia so we can't. This is how much I loved her. I'm trying to strangle her to death. But I quite like her sometimes, you see. There we are, very devious. Eating ice cream. And she was bald for such a long time for no reason. So she was dressed with these little frilly bonnets. Isn't she ridiculous? And Christmases and holidays. Look at that unpleasant hug. And dancing. That's my sister and that's me and our friends. I remember those outfits. That dress was a good twirler. Party dresses in the park and sunburned. Oh, this is a good one. So that's Easter and I don't know what happened, but she is mad and I am giggling. That is probably our relationship. If not that one, maybe. Anyway, yeah, I made that for my sister years and years ago. And yeah, my mum passed away when I was really little. When I was maybe that big? No. Smaller than that one. That one, I think. I was 5 and she was 3. So we celebrate together, and the 12th we always used to put up the Christmas tree when she was alive, and we would buy it for her Christmas present, and we would This is her jewellery box. Where is it? There it is. We would get her a charm on her bracelet. There's a teddy and a Bambi. And there was another one, but I gave it to my sister for her own charm bracelet, which was a dummy. And then, yeah, the present was the tree and a charm. And this was one of the last presents we got for her, which were, I think they're Japanese beads. They're earrings. But when we bought them, I remember going to the shop and picking the Bambi and the earrings. And I thought that they were the whole globe, you know? But it's not, it's like a floral. Anyway, Jules from So Sweet Violet was talking about her treasure box, and I thought, I have a treasure box too. So I've never worn that bracelet because he's very pokey, but I have worn lots of her jewellery. So this one I wore lots of times. That's a princess necklace. And that's the princess watch, which I really like. And there's lots of little bits and pieces. So sometimes I wear these things. Well, when I was 18, I wore those all the time. They're very 80s. Oh, and that one I really like. Yeah, very princessy. That has a matching drop earring, I believe. Yeah, there they are. So they're like a princess set, I think. And yeah, and I got some of it in her box here, with the letter she wrote to us. And oh, I love this watch. She used to wear this one every day. And the mouse would go round and the cat would always try and get the mouse. But only the mouse moves, so the cat never quite gets him. That's a brilliant one. Anyway, those are my treasures, and I used to love these kind of, I bought that for myself. Because when it moves you can see all the ticking bits. I thought it was very Alice in Wonderland. I used to wear it as a necklace. Yeah. And love letters from Jason. And I'm not quite sure. Her name is Annabelle. She's made of a pipe cleaner, and I made her as a child, and she has a bell on the back. And I used to carry her around in this little box I made from a matchstick, a matchbox, and I threaded some string through, and I would wear it around my neck, pop it like inside my t-shirt so people couldn't see her. I thought she was like a magical person. So that's good. She can sleep in there. And oh, this is gross. In there's all my teeth. I won't show you that. Teeth are quite nice when they're new and shiny, but when they're old they don't look very nice anymore. Yeah, but the tooth fairy, if we wrote to her and asked her if she would leave the teeth, then she would leave them and still give us some money. I think she used to give us £1. Oh, and this is good. That is a rock from Mount Vesuvius, which my sister stole for me because she knows I like history. And when we went there were signs everywhere saying don't take any rocks. But she was never a rule follower. And last year my dad gave me this one. This was my grandfather's. No, his grandfather's. And it's a mother of pearl fruit knife. Oh, sorry, I just got to open it with my... second hand. So yeah. It's not very sharp, so those are my treasures. And my sister bought me this jewellery box, but I turned off the song. When it opens, a song would come on, but very annoying. And my dad bought me pearls when I was 16. I asked him for pearls. So I'm going to wear these today. And oopsie. And I'm going to wear this one. And that's my mum when she was 21, but she wasn't my mum then until she was, I think, nearly 40. So that's a long time ago. Anyway, ordinarily, me and my sister today would go somewhere fab, and we would go to the theatre or for like a nice meal and do Christmas shopping. But instead, I'm going to work and I'm going to wear this one and this one, and where's the other one? Oh, there's the other one. I'm going to wear that today, and I think it's like a super happy day. So let's have a fun day today. Look at that cheeky monkey. And Caroline, she has gone on a boat trip today, and maybe I'll put the footage in. She rented a boat and put like happy birthday ribbon on the boat, and her boyfriend Paulie went out to celebrate. So I'm very jealous. I'm feeling a bit more like that. Oh, she looks the same as this now. She's nearly 30. Anyway. Yeah, I thought I would just put those little bits and pieces in, and I know you should keep jewellery in a different way, but as this is how she kept it, I kind of put it back as if she'd just left it, you know, in there. I don't reorganise them. So it's going to be a good day. Oh, last year, if you watch my Vlogmases, there was a magical teddy bear that I saw this time last year, so maybe something good will happen today. Happy 12th of December.